Gordon could hardly believe it. Backing towards him were two massive green tenders, and their engine's shape was very like his own. "It's Flying Scotsman!" he gasped. "The Fat Controller's brought him to see me! Oh, thank you, sir!" Hi, everybody. Today I'm bringing you a review. Well, I say today, but really, this video, I'm bringing you a review of the wooden railway Flying Scotsman. This is the original 1999 version, not the 2013 Redux version. Now, before I really get into the model itself, I'm going to have to do a whole lot of exposition. Flying Scotsman is a London Northeastern Railway, a A3 Express passenger or Pacific engine designed by Sir Nigel Gresley. In real life, he is the last A3. He is one of the A3s that were formerly the Gresley A1s. Gordon is also a rebuilt Gresley A1. Well, technically the A0 prototype that in real life was only a concept sketch. But still, which makes him Flying Scotsman's brother. And that's how Flying Scotsman came to appear in the Railway series. For you see, Gordon got depressed in the story Tenders for Henry because on taking the express to the mainland, he had been hearing from the diesels how on the mainland, mainline steam had been abolished and lots of steam engines were being sold for scrap. Or even just cut up to clear room. Including all his brothers, save for one. That one was Flying Scotsman. The Fat Controller invited the Flying Scotsman and his then owner Alan Pegler to come visit and cheer Gordon up. Flying Scotsman himself only avoided scrapping through the private preservation by Pegler. And so he came, bringing his two tenders with him. Big LNER 8-wheel tenders they've got 6 wheels here due to wooden railway scaling, but it gets the point across. By the way, Spencer should technically have a tender of this style, but since he was a regular character, they wanted to keep him as a Donald-sized engine. Now, in his service life on the rails, Flying Scotsman only had the one tender. However, due to the abolishing of mainline steam, lots and lots of water stops were pulled up. This presented Alan Pegler with a problem, which he solved by obtaining a second corridor tender and converting it into a strictly water tender, which made Henry jealous. Tenders for Henry was adapted into the TV story Tender Engines. However, Flying Scotsman's role in that was only as a cameo, because they did not have the budget to build a full model. All we got was two tenders seen off screen, with him off screen. You know, just seeing his tenders there. And now we can get to the model. Being made in the 90s, he does not have stripes, although that is one change I don't mind. He's got 2 big wheels, and prior to Emily, only he and the Big City Engine, another Railway Series character, had them. He's got his nameplate, and oddly, a British Railway a stylized emblem on his cab, even though during this point of his preservation, he had LNER written there instead. Still, you'll notice that his windows are domed instead of Gordon's. Squares. And unlike Gordon's original Wooden Railway Series model, he actually has the tapered firebox, which is good. His box prototype photo shows him as having a wooden funnel, despite him being a 1999 engine, but he had a plastic funnel and smoke box like all the rest. Now, there's something that right off the bat I'm going to say the 2013 version did better with the plastic smoke boxes, and that was having the external steam pipes. You know, since you're going plastic anyway, you might as well do that. Another thing is, this model has a round dome, but since he was an A3, he would have had a banjo dome, another thing the 2013 model corrected. And finally, he also has a winking facial expression, and which is pretty cool. Well, he never. And also, Oh, his face does not come all the way to his smoke box edges. Kind of interesting, don't you think? Overall, he's a very nice model, while capturing well the feel of that famous sleek passenger engine. And I would highly recommend getting him. And just make sure you find him at a decent price. And hey, here's a case where the newer model, yeah, it's good. It doesn't suck. Funnily enough, Gordon. It's also a case of that because, you know, it added his tapered firebox, and since he already had a big boiler, his face didn't get... but that's another story. The Flying Scotsman is an excellent model, well, worthy of anybody's collection. And thank you for watching. Until the next upload.